right, collective, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. I hope everybody is well. Collective messages only. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. We're going to pull some cards, see what the messages are. And I hope that the messages will resonate for you. I hope that you may find some type of clarity or help, within the messages. General messages here for the collective. All right. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. I do appreciate you guys' support. Shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. I'm very grateful for you guys. I'm very grateful to you. Yeah, you guys been rocking with me since day one. I do appreciate that. All right, we're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck, guys. All right, we're going to see what possible blockages need to be cleared before we get started with the messages. Okay. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. All right, without the subscribers, there's no great platform now, is it? Not without subscribers. You gotta have people there that you can vibe with, relate to, but you also got to be able to help. All right, and I'm always hoping and praying and giving thanks that the messages do help you guys in some kind of way, whatever way that is for you, right? All right, collective. So we have all blockages, internal and external, that prevents me from experiencing a healthy love life, or destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down and you would burn it. All right. You want to block out any internal or external blockages. Okay. Next, we have all spiritual warfare waged against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Spiritual warfare is real. You want to write that down and you want to burn it, okay? Fire destroys. Your intentions matter. So a man thinketh, so is he, right? So whatever your intentions are, when you write these things down, you set your intention and you fire it up and burn that energy off, guess what? You're doing a great deed for yourself in the spiritual realm. So all spiritual warfare waged against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Make sure to write that down, guys. Set your intention to release that negative energy against yourself and your loved ones, right? Release it. All right, guys, here we go. Past, present, and future energy. Right? Past, present, and future, collective. Okay? Baby. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. No need to try to make messages fit here. Nope. If it doesn't make sense, it's not for you. Okay? Can't relate in any kind of way, it's not for you. Okay? So only take what resonates for you. Someone in that happy energy. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Temperance card here. All right. You have the King of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, Six of Swords, and the World. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. All right. So there's something you are definitely in the knowing about. Someone knows. High Priestess, energy of Pisces. I know. All right. So you definitely at this time, collective, could be feeling very happy, very much fulfilled, right? With the Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing energy, Queen of Pentacles. But the Queen of Pentacles is also very generous energy too, to where you take care of everyone around you. You give to people who might need your help, friends, family, co-workers, whoever may need a little help, you don't mind helping them out. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You you are very decisive about who you invest in or what you invest in, right? But you're very generous and very nurturing to the people around you, family members, children if you have them. Very generous energy and highly respected as well. So you're feeling very fulfilled here. All right, you could be Pisces, doesn't have to be. You could have Pisces in your chart. You also could be a Taurus, okay? You could be a Sagittarius, all right? But someone wants your forgiveness here, okay? Someone wants your forgiveness for hiding something from you or not being honest with you. And that someone could possibly be a Leo, Aries, okay? It could very well be a Sagittarius. But this is giving off the energy of Leo with the King of Wands, right? So I feel like you are moving on from a King of Wands energy, someone who is very much flirty, promiscuous, very fiery, very attractive, right? Someone that you may actually see a life with, a stable foundation with the world and the Ten of Cups. Someone you may see that, you may have thought they have the potential to travel with you, right? Y'all could travel together or do business together or actually build together, right? Have everything together. Have a new beginning together, right? We shall see. We shall see, collective. Okay? We shall see. Okay. Because it's something you're in the knowing about. You have the Two of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Strength card, Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Devil. Okay? So, you're definitely dealing with someone who is toxic, someone who's a low-key stalker, okay? Someone who knows that they may need to apologize to you or offer some type of apology to you for breadcrumbing, not being honest, holding back on you, or holding secrets, or even having some type of hidden agendas. Whatever it was, it caused a lot of arguing and conflict. Okay? Yeah. So it's like now that you may want to move away from this person, if you haven't already moved on, you could be in an energy of wanting to move on or planning to move away from this person. They're going to try to make it seem like now they want to be stable for you. Now they want to offer you something stable. Okay? This King of Wands with this Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay? This person more than likely know that they should have offered this all along. Right? Because the Knight of Pentacles energy is an energy that moves very slowly. It takes a while to build that energy. But it's a very promising energy. It's a very stable energy. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles. It's having a very stable foundation. Okay? Very solid offer. It's a promising offer. It's an offer you could depend on. Right? A person you could depend on. And so this King of Wands probably knew that they needed to offer this to you all the time, the whole time. But they never did. Until what? Until they saw you leave. Once they saw you drop out of the race, yeah, because see, a King of Wands energy, that's an energy. We're not talking about a person, we're talking about energies, not genders. So a King of Wands energy is someone who, like we say, very attractive, very um, flirty, right? Someone who's very fiery, action oriented, but also can be impulsive. Someone that would be quick to cheat, mess around behind your back, or have multiple options, multiple lovers. Okay? Someone who loves attention. Okay? This person this person is the kind of person they may have waited too long to make this offer to you to begin with. Because in the past, they only wanted to breadcrumb and stalk, watch you. Okay, so you could have already cut this person off and not be dealing with them at all, because it's like you can't even have a decent conversation with this person, like a real adult conversation with this person, without an argument. Okay? Or maybe this the kind of person they like to do this reverse psychology thing. Okay? But they're a breadcrumber. They're very toxic too. More than likely they have habits. Okay? Habits of messing around, or dealing with too many people at once. That's possible here. This devil card here, they have a habit of, they've been around, they get around. They get around. The devil card here in the world, this person gets around. Okay? Ain't no telling how long their list is, concerning lovers. But they get around. Alright? And it's like, as soon as you decide to jump off the ship or leave the building or walk out, now it's like, I want to offer what I should have offered you all along. I want to offer you something stable now. And it's basically going to cause conflict. Yeah, you have the Knight of Wands here. The Magician. The Three of Wands. Yeah, because see, they can see themselves having a future with you. But that's not, I don't feel like that's the way they were treating you though in the past. But that they see themselves having a future with you, Three of Wands. But see, they were somebody, like I said, very promiscuous. In and out. Attention seeker. Self-indulging, right? Probably even a little self-centered. Selfish. Okay? But it's like they want to try to come around in this playful energy. And see, to me, that's like being in an energy of just not being real. An energy of like being delusional or trying to cast illusions with the moon being here. Yeah, it's like an energy of superficial. Okay. It's like a superficial energy. Yeah, it's like they want to come in with this superficial energy. It's a fake energy. Being fake. And you may very well pick up on this with the High Priestess, and that's what's going to bring the conflict. It's going to trigger you into being like it could trigger you to getting upset with this person with the Five of Wands. Okay, because you know this person is toxic already. But they're gonna come in with this like childlike energy and play, want to be, playful and probably make it out of a joke, or everything is playful, and they want to come in with that childlike energy, but it's like you just not feeling that. You're not feeling that. You're not feeling it. And you're gonna see right through it too. You have the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. Yeah, this person was non-committal. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You have a lot of opportunities coming towards you. I feel like you have opportunities for business. Um, yeah, opportunities for business. Oh yeah, and it's possible you have opportunities for new love as well. A lot of great the new beginning is wonderful if you ask me. The new beginning is wonderful. You may end up traveling, and you may end up meeting somebody while you travel. It's like this person here, though, this King of Wands energy coming back. This person is just trying to come back towards you because they see that you have moved on and your future is very bright, and they know it. The Ace of Pentacles here with the World, the Ten of Cups, Strength, and the Sun. Yeah, your future is very bright. And see, what they're gonna do is they're gonna play that game of being emotionally driven. And I say that because you got the King of Cups here. They're gonna come in being manipulative. They're gonna change their energy. This person is a shapeshifter. They're gonna change their energy up. Cause it's like, oh wow, I'm hearing Maxi Priest. I just wanna be close to you. Yeah. And do all the things you want me to. I just wanna be close to you. Yeah. And do all the things you want me to. Yeah, somebody need to listen to that song. That's Maxi Priest, I believe. Want to be close to you and do all the things you want me to. That part keep coming up, and it's because this person they're like a people pleaser. They'll passionately please you. They'll passionately do anything they can to get next to you emotionally. King of Cups, manipulative energy, emotionally, and I say manipulative because it's with the devil. Toxic, world card, toxic, okay? They just want to get close. They just want to come back in and tell you whatever it takes to get under your skin, whatever it takes to get next to you, whatever it takes to be able to move forward with you. Why? Because you are in this three of wands energy. Very fiery energy to where you're moving forward and you know where you want to go. You're making plans here to have a very bright future. You know what you want. Queen of Pentacles, you know what you want. Okay? And they're just in this Knight of Wands energy, King of Wands, King of Cups, because why? I got to play on your emotions. I want you to feel me. It's like they energetically can tell that you're going to have this bright future, Three of Wands. And you know where you want to go, you know what you want, and you know how to get it. You're in an energy of expansion, expanding, new partnerships, relationships, right? Coming into connections with like-minded people that are business savvy, That's which way you're headed. Success and happiness, 10 of cups, happy home life, solid foundation. That's where you're headed. And this person wants to go with you, but they can't go with you because they're not on your level. They're non-committal. I see this as non-committal with the moon and the Hierophant being here and the Page of Pentacles, bare minimum energy, breadcrumbing energy, along with secrets, possible lies, hidden agendas, right? With the Hierophant, non-committal. This is about a commitment. Hierophant, marriage card, right? We're talking about commitment here. No, not with the moon. No, non-committal. And that could have been the very, very secret that you had to find out about this person, that they were someone who was very much non-committal. But they are willing and ready to play up on your emotions with this King of Cups energy. Okay? And I feel like this person is low-key obsessed with you as well, because they're definitely watching with this Page of Swords. They're definitely watching you. Okay? Yeah, bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Yeah. Yeah, see, they want you to invest in them, Seven of Pentacles. They want you to invest in them. Again. Yeah, okay. So you're the High Priestess energy. You're in the knowing, right? Very intuitive, right? They can't get anything past you, but they want you to invest again, huh? They want you to invest, right? They want you to come back. Yeah. Someone, whoever this is resonating with, make sure you listen to that song. That's Maxi Priest. Because that song, listen to the words. It speaks about someone being a Jezebel. Okay? And someone engaging in an energy of fatal attraction. Okay? So listen to that song. Because this person just wants to get next to you. They just want to be back in your energy because of where you're going. Okay? And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Alright? And you probably won't even feel like you have any clarity with them if you let them back into your energy. You probably feel like there's no clarity here. There's still uncertainty. Why? Because they're still in this flighty energy. They're still in this toxic, manipulating energy. And they're full of conflict, Five of Wands. And that's something that you've grown tired of. You don't trust them. Okay? You haven't given up on yourself. You haven't given up on love, but you do not trust this person. And you're very, very exhausted with their behavior, right? This is where they want you. They want you stuck in your head. They want you feeling exhausted, feeling overwhelmed, anxiety, trying to figure things out, trying to understand their energy, where they at. This is somebody who likes you to chase them, call their phone 50 times, and they just watch you call the phone while they feel ego struck. It just feeds their ego. And they want you to feel mentally stuck or mentally trapped. They want you to be stuck with them. This is not somebody who's in the energy of wanting to change or level up. This is somebody who enjoys being manipulative. They enjoy being a player. They enjoy getting that one up on you. They enjoy being promiscuous. They enjoy being non-committal. Okay? And I feel like you're just going to take action and move on with the Queen of Wands energy. Okay? And you're going to separate yourself from this person. This person has already caused a Three of Swords. This person has already caused a Seven of Swords. I feel like the damage has already been done. This could be someone that you have soul ties from, that you need to sever ties from. Okay? This could definitely be someone that you feel is a soulmate. Because you could feel very familiar with this person. You could have even suffered some childhood traumas that this person has suffered. Y'all could have suffered the same childhood traumas. Take it how it resonates. But you are in an energy of the healed or healing, and they're not. They want to stay that childlike. They want to play the game, right? They like the game. The game works for them. They like being in the game. Non-committal. Okay? But your energy is also very healing to this person as well. This could be somebody that can just conversate with you. And just listening to you in conversation, your voice alone can be very healing to this person. Your sexual energy can be very healing to this person. And that's what keeps them stuck to you. They want you to stay bound to them. Okay? They want to be a part of your future. But ain't no future in it. Okay? And then you have the lovers showing up. So those of you that may have a choice in choosing between two people, that's a possibility coming up in your life. Why? Because you do have the Three of Wands planning your future. You do have the Ten of Cups. You do have the Ace of Pentacles here along with the World. Sun card, strength. You're going to a very nice, stable place in your life. Moving forward. Okay? And that's going to be fair for you. That, judgment is here. You've dealt with the phase of awakening. You could very well still be. But you are spiritually connected to where you know the right path to take. Okay? This person definitely wants a second chance with you, but they don't deserve it. Okay? This is your new beginning. The World is here. Judgment is showing up. This is your new beginning. And you probably more than likely call judgment upon this person because you had grown tired with their energy. Okay? The promiscuous energy, the player energy, the manipulating energy, them wanting you to be an option, them keeping you confused, okay, to whatever extent. But they were definitely non-committal here. So you have a lot of good things coming in for you, collective, including love. First, you had to love yourself, but then there's healing that is taking place for you, and you basically are attracting new love to you. I feel like you are attracting new love to you. But I feel like you're exhausted and done with this person. That's how I feel. You're exhausted and you're done. Okay, yeah. In the past, you may have waited for this person to get their mess together, right? Get their shish together. You may have given them quite the space to do so. And that's not something that they chose to do, though. So you saw things from a different perspective. Hangman. You begin to think, okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to continue to try to force you, right? You're not going to force a grown person to do anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go my own direction. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make myself happy. This is what you chose to do in the past. So you moved quickly, 8 of Wands. You moved around. And it was your new beginning. Okay? And the moment you moved around, or the moment you decided to see things differently for yourself and go after your own happiness, this person began to watch you. If you separated from them early or whatever, they began to watch you. They began to try to manifest their way back into your life while you were yet transmuting energy and becoming better. They may have been gaslighting you and yet trying to make offers to you but not being committal. Ten of Pentacles energy, the Hangman showing up, the Knight of Cups showing up, the Ten of Pentacles showing up, and the Three of Cups here. Yeah, You have something to celebrate. They want to reunite. See, you're seen as a very generous person, and you could have a lot more finances coming in. You have a financial increase that's coming in with the Six of Pentacles. Okay? You may have people trying to give to you, do for you, wanting there's this energy of giving. You're in an energy of receiving. Three of Wands. And a lot of times the Three of Wands also represents Empress energy, and here's the Empress. You are in an energy of receiving. You are in an energy of self-love and abundance. There's a lot of abundance here for you. There's a lot of happiness coming. That's why this person trying to come back in. There's a lot of happiness coming in, including new love. Here it come. And this person non-committal, but they going to regret it. Because they're not going to be able to celebrate with you. Nor can they go where you're going. They refuse to be committal to an empress. They didn't realize that they were non-committal to an empress. Boy, are they going to regret that. And some of you could very well be separating yourself away from this King of Wands, and you were married to this King of Wands. You were the Queen of Pentacles, they were the Queen of Wands. You could have very well been married to this person, and they were non-committal. And that's the secret. You may have found out they were non-committal. You didn't realize that they were like that, or they didn't present themselves to you that way. They just brought their representative, but their representative didn't say anything, okay? There were no warning signs. They, unless you ignored it, but they didn't, give off that energy. Maybe, because, they say, it's the same. When a person dates, you're basically dating the representative. When you're getting to know a person, you don't know them, you're getting to know them, right? So this person didn't do anything but present a representative to you to begin with. And you could have ended up marrying this person. And they just hid who they truly was. Okay? But they didn't realize who you were, male or female. And now you want no parts of this person. Okay? And energetically, they're picking up that you're going towards some very, very happy times. It's like you are the light, and they definitely trying to follow the light, but they can't because they too dark to see. Okay? Some of you, this is an actual marriage that you came out of. Could have gotten divorced from this person as well, and they refused to give a divorce. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, you're focused. You're definitely focused, but you're not going to work this out with this person. You're not going to work on this. Not with this King of Wands, you're not. Yeah, very deceptive. We said that already. Very deceptive energy. This person has caused a deceptive energy as well as a Three of Swords. So 7 and 3 is 10. That is definitely an ending, but it's also new beginnings for you. But that expresses that betrayal. Okay? This could have been a whole family dynamic where y'all have children and everything involved. Doesn't have to be with the Six of Cups being here. Is that the Six of Cups I saw? It seemed like I saw the Six of Cups here. But that's the Ten of Cups there. But I just feel like this person is someone you're definitely familiar with. Or you have a soul tie with. I think that was at the bottom of the deck. But it's definitely someone you have a soul tie with, no doubt. That's definite. And that wasn't the only secret you may have found out about this person, about them being non-committal. Yeah, the Six of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. This is something that was happening that already could have happened. Okay, this is something definitely that already could have happened. Okay. Definitely someone you have soul ties with for sure. But non-committal. And like I said, you separated yourself from this person It could have very well been a divorce. Take it that resonates for you. Yeah, they definitely see you as the Queen of Cups. A lot of very nurturing energy. Yeah, you're the Empress, very nurturing and everything. This person just did not see, they did not know who you were becoming. They maybe even got with you for the wrong reasons. As a Queen of Pentacles and they're a King of Wands, they're very fiery, probably very outgoing, very spontaneous, very adventurous, like to have fun, like to hang out, like to party. But you're mostly also about your stability. They're not. When it comes to stability, I feel like this person was codependent upon you and playing on your emotions at the same time. Queen of Cups energy. And then you have the King of Cups. They may come in and try to match your energy as the King of Cups. But guess what the problem is? It's deception. I'm only telling you what I think you want to hear. I'm only doing what I feel like you might want me to do, right? So I can get back into your energy. Maybe stay in your energy. Maybe I can move forward with you in the future while I still be promiscuous. Okay? That's kind of what I'm getting from this person. They want to come with you and be on your team, but they're gonna cause burdens if they do. If you let them, work their way back in and get under your skin and get close to you, they're gonna cause burdens for you. This is somebody that will cause you to have a financial uh, breakdown or a financial blowout, cause they're not about stability. They will be codependent upon your energy when it comes to that, because you can pretty much create that all on your own in the energy that you're in. But they are not about stability. They are about enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay, that's what they're about. And letting their good looks get them everything they want and get them everywhere they want to go. They tried to manifest you back, okay, while watching you. You could even have a business online. You could have some kind of a platform. I don't know, whatever business you may be doing, they may be very well aware of the business that you could be building, whatever foundation you could be building. You could have multiple businesses. You could have multiple jobs. Whatever is going on, you're making out very well for yourself. And you really don't even need this person. And they may very well be aware of that. So they use their wand. I'm surprised the Ace of Wands ain't show up over here with them some kind of way. But they may use their wand to get what they want, A lot of sexual energy to me, because the devil is here. The devil card is here. Those two people are bound together. That's where they want you to be, bound to them. But it's only because of what you have. This person is probably very materialistic. They love what you can do for them, right? They could be a male figure with a lot of feminine energy to them. With the King of Cups showing up, well, they're very good at getting their way, saying exactly what you need to hear them say, or they could be very good with using their feminine energy if it's a guy, okay, and even if it's a woman. We're talking about energies. We're not talking about genders. But this person used their feminine energy very well, and it gets them what they want most of the time. That's why they're non-committal. This person could have been married once before you. They could have been married before you, and that didn't last for them either. Because this is not a person who learns lessons. This is a person who continues to repeat cycles over and over and over and over, because they're too caught up in their ego of good looks and sexuality and materialistic gain and things like that. They're caught up in that. That's not what you're about. You're totally opposite of that. You're about building a foundation. You could be a person that's about building your empire. The world is here. You could be someone who travels for work, okay? And you could be someone who just got some kind of a promotion or something, or you will. that makes you more money, that will cause you to have to travel even more for work. Okay, you could be someone who travels long distance, or you travel, you literally are mobile on the road for work, which you do as a career. But you're very focused. You know who you are too. And one thing about an empress, you can't play with an empress. That energy is a very solid, self-secure energy and very abundant. Empress can manifest big time in many ways, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Empress can birth new things, ideas, things that can be developed and grown very quickly with an Empress energy because of the nurturing energy that's there and the authenticity that's there, the discipline that's there, the love that's there. When you are in a high vibration of unconditional love, which an Empress normally is, you can manifest quickly. Okay? That's what this person is paying attention to. Your manifesting energy. How quickly, how well put together you could be. How stable you are. Financially, especially. They know you're a very generous person. You're a very giving person. Okay? And this is what they hold on to. This person is very codependent. Okay? So they're just coming back in the Seven of Swords energy. And they're toxic too, with the devil being here, King of Cups. They're just ready to manipulate all the way around. It's like they refusing to release you here. It's like a person being delusional. I did say that. Or casting illusions. This person could have a lot of water in their chart. Okay? But it's like they got this fake, mentality about life. They got this mentality that's kind of it's not stable. Okay? Collective. So keep moving forward and stay focused, man. You have so much greatness coming in. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Strength, the Sun, Three of Cups. Celebrations are coming. Celebration is to be had. To first celebrate yourself. Okay, a lot of self-love with the Empress. And this person is they just toxic. There's no hope for this person. Collective. I hope something was said to help you guys move forward. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here. I do hope the message has helped. I really do. I hope the message has helped. That's why I'm here. I just want you guys to be helped. It's many ways you can help a person, advice-wise, spiritually wise, prayer-wise, There's many ways, and that's what I enjoy doing right here. Giving you that information, that info to move forward, keep moving. Here comes the manipulator, keep it moving, shut the door, keep the door locked, put all 7 of the bolts on the door. Don't let the devil in. That's basically what you got. No more deception, no more lies, no more trying to see what we can get away with. While you put in all the hard work, they want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. No, collective. That's a no. So keep moving forward, guys. I definitely hope the message resonated for you or with you. And until next time, guys, take care.